Whenever I'm launching a new website or doing a website redesign, I want to think about the site architecture as a way to guide people to different portions of content. So for most sites, this is a standard website structure. You have home, about, services, products, training, etc. So these are parent level pages. Now, one thing that's great about doing keyword research is it can help you determine deeper parts of the site that you should develop to gain more organic search traffic. So let's say I started out with this outline, just knowing what my business is about. We do consulting services, we provide training classes, and then people are going to want to know how to get in touch with us and some more background information about who's behind the company. This would be a standard 5-page simple website. However, none of these pages are very specific. So if someone was searching for a particular type of training, they're going to look for, they're not just going to look for training Minneapolis. They're going to look for something specific to their needs, like social media training, WordPress training, SEO training, etc. Those are the types of topics that we actually train on. So doing keyword research, we'd know that we want to flush out training into dedicated pages around each of the topics that we train on. So eventually, our site architecture might look something more like this. So now we have the different training topics planned for and accounted for in terms of content that we need to develop, and this will help us understand in WordPress how we should set up our link structure. So we'd have parent pages of training with a child page of WordPress, SEO, and social media, because training is a keyword that's going to be popular with all three of these pages. So we might as well use that in our URL slug. Next, whenever I'm doing a site architecture, I like to think about the primary keywords that I'm going after, as well as secondary keywords that help me target long-tail keyword phrases. So using our keyword research from before, we know that we want to target the phrase WordPress classes, WordPress course, WordPress training. So our primary keyword will be WordPress training, but we're also going to want to include the words course, class, learning, etc., because those are other variations that people might use to try and find the same thing. So as we go along, what we're going to do is do keyword research to find that primary keyword and also find these long tail keywords that will guide the body copy that we create. This is important because each page should have a unique keyword phrase that it's targeting and have a single theme that the content is developed around, so that way it targets that phrase effectively. Once you've finished doing keyword research and planning out your website content, you should have a document that looks like this. It lists out your entire website hierarchy, including your parent pages, and then your child pages in each section of your website. In addition, for each page, you have your primary keyword that you're going to target, as well as the long tail keywords that you'll include in body copy. If you're a local business, you'll also want to have a geographic focus for each page that you're trying to rank. Now, as you'll notice, some pages don't have long tail keywords because they don't make sense for the business, and we don't want to target those phrases, so we have a little bit more freedom when creating copy. This is a great guiding document that you can use and share with clients as you plan out a new website or a website redesign. It helps you and copywriters know which content you need to produce and which ones that you can simply repurpose from your existing site if you're doing a redesign project. Using this document, I'm going to show you a live example of how to configure a page properly in the back end of WordPress. You can skip ahead a few sections to the part about customizing page titles and meta descriptions, as that's where that demonstration will take place.